Greetings, good people. How are you? Welcome to my brief conversation. Several years ago, I'm talking about pilgrimage. You know, the meaning of the word pilgrimage is basically a journey that is has got religious connotations, but I'm just talking about a general pilgrimage, the journey through life. You know, um, a few years ago, maybe about now, this is 2025, so 2013, so 12 years ago, I had a major battle with cancer. Stomach cancer, get operated, go through chemo, go through radiotherapy, in India. I had gone with my son. So we were just the two of us. Of course, in the process, we made quite a number of friends. But a lot of the times during the treatment, okay, first of all, I was operated here in Kenya. And I had a lot of time on my own in the ward because, visiting times are limited. So I would get some visitors, during the day. Some other times during the day, people are not allowed to come in. So I had a lot of time for introspection, for thinking. Because before then, I'd been a very busy. First of all, I was a busy executive, working for these big companies and the chief accountant of these other big place and that kind of thing, responsibilities and all that. And then I went into business. I became a very busy businessman, trying all sorts of things. So basically, let's just put it that way, that from the earliest I can remember, I was always busy doing something. Of course, not when I was a kid. I was always busy doing something, either in standard 7 studying for exams because I've chosen to go to some high school and I need high marks. In the high school, I need to go to, through Form 4, I must go to Form 6. From 6, I must go to the university to do what I really want to do because I've already decided what I want to become. In the university, between reading and having fun, the freedom that comes with the university. Basically, very busy. Go to work, and I'm in Kilifi. I'm a district accountant. I have to do this and the other one, and go to this DTC meeting, and go to review this project, go to the other one. Up to Taita Taveta, the same thing. Get married, start thinking of how my family is going to be, what kind of family do I want to have, what lifestyle do I want to keep, quitting civil service, going into the private sector, and so on and so on. So basically, it was a pilgrimage of discovery, a pilgrimage of determination, a pilgrimage in which I was trying to figure out or to determine how I will come out at the end of it all. Because, I'm going to be responsible for bringing other humans into this world, just like my parents were responsible for me. That they made sure I went to school, they made sure I ate, they made sure I dressed, everything. It was not exactly a luxurious life, but I never lacked. I do not remember sleeping hungry, for example, through all the life. So I didn't want the same to happen to my kids. And I wanted, because I've started, let's say like my parents maybe started on the ground floor and they built me and my siblings to the first floor. So now as we are starting on first floor, they should at least try to go to fourth or fifth floor. So that is the challenge that you find in life. That you want to be better, you want to better yourself, you want to make the people you bring in this world should live a better life than you have lived. And therefore, if your parents did give you a good life, then you have an obligation to make sure that your children even have better ones and you give them a chance to give theirs and better, and so on and so on and so forth. Anyway, so as I was saying, so I was busy throughout up to 2013 when I came down with cancer, when I had to slow down. And actually a standstill, like I said. I'm in the ward. The doctors, I think, would come at about 10 in the morning. So between breakfast and 10, there's no one to talk to. Of course, there are books to read, you have your phone to look at. Those days there was WhatsApp, things that started picking up social media, blah, blah. Then after the doctor goes again, you're on your own until I think about 12 or so when visitors come. But what the point I'm making is when you are indisposed, you have a lot of time. And so I started thinking about what exactly did the Creator bring me to this world for? What am I supposed to do? What mark am I supposed to live? To live, to live in a way that I will leave a mark that will positively influence other people. I cannot say I know, because all those thoughts, just and many of the people that I met over the years have been in my life, and we meet often. We do certain things together, but exactly what those kind of influences are supposed to do. What are they supposed to do? Do you ever think yourself? Do you ever ask yourself what kind of mark you should leave in this world, that you want to live in this world? Is there a possibility that you have an idea why you are here? There are those who pray and they get some revelations. I don't know. When I used to pray, I never got any revelations. I would still find that I'm walking through the darkness, through the wilderness, like I called my book, um, and basically just trying to find out what I'm here for. But at the end of it all, I believe that I have made some influences and good influences on people, other than my own children, other than my own brothers and sisters, people I went to school with, people I talk to. I believe I have given some positivity, and hope that it has given, particularly the young, that it has given them a kind of guidance on what they should do about themselves to make their life worth, talking about. Not really, the worth of living has never been a question. Every life is worth living, even those who commit suicide. It is still a life worth living. It's only that I have no idea why somebody would want to take their lives. So I cannot comment on that one. But what I know is there's no useless, there's no life that is not useful. There's no encounter that does not teach you something if you look for it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that everything that you do, every place that you go, every person that you live, you meet, sorry, not you live, every person that you meet has an influence of you. If you listen, if you look at them, if you study what they are saying, if you're keen, if you think about that encounter, what did the person say? What opinion did the person share with you? What can you do about, passing on that same information to other people, that opinion to other people? What can you add to it? Basically, you get an opinion from someone, you have a conversation with someone, you get some information from, you make it, you put your own, you interpret. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. You interpret that, and then you pass it on to somebody else, and that way we make the world better. And also value people. No one is ever better than you, and you're not better than anyone. We're all equals, regardless of whether you went to which school, whatever profession you are in, whatever. We are all equal, and we all have equal opportunities. It is only that some of us have the chance, have been given some intuition that you see opportunities earlier than others or more than others. But basically, all of them are open to us. So please, good people, let's live positively.